guys? It's your boy Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum, and we're back at it again with another deck profile. And today we're here with my buddy Mitch. He went X1 today, but got first place at Maxine's Bargain Box with, what was it, buddy?
Trickstars, the troll deck of the century.
Troll deck of the century. Why is it the troll deck of the century, my guy?
Because it gets first place, that's why.
Hey.
That's exactly why.
And also at FTK is literally on first turn like it's nothing.
Wow, FTK on first turn, what a novel idea.
I know, right?
Huh.
All right.
I just figured out
So
what
do you have any
T stands
spicy
for.
text that you added into the deck?
Spicy text. I mean, we'll find out. I'm not sure about spicy text, but interesting ratios.
All right, so let's get right into the deck profile.
Alright. Triple Candina. She's like the Strata. She starts off the whole deck. You can literally search any Trickstar card, whereas most of the other ones say Trickstar monsters. With her, you actually use her to get reincarnation to your hand, which is busted. She's an 1800 beat stick, 2k if you have light stage on board. Triple Lycaris. So she's like probably one of the most busted ones, because like anytime your opponent adds a card, including draw phase, they just get burned, and it's even more busted because someone's like, oh, it's for each card, and I'm like, yep, so you just spent like 1200 life points. So yeah, these cards are just dumb. The 200 adds up real quick. Double Lilybell. A lot of people run her at 1 because you don't want to see in her hand. I only saw her in my hand like once today without adding her. You want to add her because she special summons herself. You can kind of almost think of her as the beat stick, because you actually you get her on board and she attacks directly. So, and with light stage, she's kind of a 1000 beat stick. Like, I had someone at 200 life points today, and they just kind of set past because, you know, my monsters are weak, and then I was just like, okay, draw, battle phase, attack directly, game, because that's just how it is. Honest, because it's a bunch of light monsters, and they're weak as hell, but you go into attack them, you drop Honest, and it's like, LOL. Double Ghost Ogre, it's good in the meta right now. Ash Blossom's actually pretty good in this meta right now, specifically against this deck. Just decided Ghost Ogre just because it's good, and didn't really have room for 3, but 2 seemed to work out for me. Double Droll and Lockbird. People run this at 3 because they enjoy the combo. I only played the combo I think once or twice today, and it doesn't always come in clutch. It's like a decent combo, and you don't always want to see it in your hand. And Max C. And triple Trickstar Light Stage. So this has 3 different effects. Like, it's ridiculous. As soon as it's activated, you can add a Trickstar monster. And then whenever a Trickstar monster does damage, it does an additional 200. And you can activate an effect that it has to target one of your opponent's back row. And then if they can't activate it on their end phase, then it gets popped, and they can't activate it till the end phase. And then Terraforming, because I want to see that. Dark Room, because it makes all the burn damage go quicker. Triple Chain Summon, because this is what you use for the combo with Candina and Lycaris.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty much like you normal Candina user effect, chain Lycaris, and you chain this. You add another Candina, normal 2 more Candinas, and you get 2 reincarnations. So double Pot of Duality. Might run this at 3. I think I kept it at 2 just because I'm not the hugest fan of Pot of Duality, but when you're bricking, it comes in pretty handy. Double Pot of Desires, 1 Raigeki, and triple reincarnation. So this is the dumbest card ever. When I first heard that this card's like, the first words were like, banish your opponent's entire hand, I was like, okay, there better be something to really balance this out. No, it's like, oh, and if you do, they draw the same number they banished. Well, Droll and Lockbird's a thing. There's Protector of the Sanctuary builds. I mean, there's plenty of ways just to banish your hand and your opponent's hand just be like GG. Oh, also, and since it's a trap card, it has a really cool grave effect, so it's pretty much Monster Reborn for Trickstars, which is busted as hell. Triple present card, pretty much do more burn damage with Lycaris. The opponent discards their whole hand, draws 5. So if my opponent has like 2 cards in hand and I want to do extra damage, I'll make Reincarnation Chainlink 1 and then make this Chainlink 2, so they have to have 5 cards. And then with Reincarnation, they have to draw more 5 instead of just the 2. And then triple strategy, which shout out to Marshawn for hooking me up with this card. Wasn't going to play it today because I didn't happen to have it. I think I only got it off like once or twice. It's also really great like in today's meta because people just simply draw cards and they say add masterpiece off diagram and then you just go strategy and then so another one of the troll cards. 1 Solemn Strike, couldn't fit in 3, but you want to focus more on the burn, not as much as stunning and Solemn Warning.
Alright, fair. Alright, let's check out the extra deck, my guy.
Alright, you don't go into extra deck a whole lot, but occasions when you want to be extra or whatever. Double Trickstar Holly Angel. So she has like 3 different effects. She burns the opponent for an extra 200, I think. Yeah. Each time a Trickstar is normal special summon to one of her zones, do another 200. And then Trickstars that are pointing towards her in her zones can't be destroyed by battle card effects. And she starts gaining attack based off all the burn damage your Trickstars do, which adds up real quick, so she turns into a pretty big beat stick. The great combo with the Chain Summon, when I said earlier, is like if you have 2 Candinas and a Lycoris, if you want to be extra, you can use the 2 Candinas to go into Holly Angel, make sure it's pointing towards Lycoris, and then if you do that, then your Lycoris is protected if they do Raigeki. 1 Cat Shark, just because you can make it, which is dumb. Sky Cavalry, just because you make it. Break Sword, just because. Double Tsukiyomi. Now, this one's probably like one of my favorite to go into if I do the Candina combo. If I have like a crappy hand, then just like discard it, draw 2 more. It's pretty cool. One of the best generic rank 4s. In case I have to do a lot of damage. Just cause it's good rank 4, just cause one of the best rank 4s, and Utopia package.
You have your side deck?
I do.
Alright, let's check out the side deck, buddy.
Alright, so play Triple Denko Sekka because it's like my favorite side deck card. It's arguably not great, but Paleo's coming up, and this card's probably going to come back. Just one of my favorites. Good against that, Chainbird, and whatever else. Actually used this against a Dark Magician player today. It's good against that, too. Triple Gamma Seal, double Ash Blossom, double Twin Twisters, double Dimensional Barrier, double Anti-Spell, and another Solemn Strike just goes.
Alright, good. This was pretty lit, man. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout out to the team that I'm on, Team Sanctum, just because, you know. Shout out to, like I said, Marshawn. Shout out to Maxine's Bargain Box for being one of the best card shops in Central Ohio. Shout out to my personal trainer. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. But all right, Mitch, thanks again for giving us this deck profile. And as always, be sure you guys like, comment, check our description below for our Patreon. Help the homies out so we can help y'all out. And yeah, be sure to subscribe to us for more content from us. And as always, this is your boy Jay Corbett signing out.